Hey, this water's for anybody, right?
Correct.
I'll take it a bit.
Fair enough.
Golly, time.
Well, Kevin, congratulations. I mean, I know that you were clearly a little bit frustrated with your performance, especially, I'm sure, the way the fight ended. But, I mean, a win is a win, right? So how are you feeling right now?
Oh, win is not a win. You know what I mean? Most guys would be super happy about that, but to me, you're not truly winning a fight until the ref's pulling you off. If you ain't catching a dead body, you didn't get the dub. You know what I mean? If that was a 5-round fight, my cardio was starting to fail, my body was starting to fail. He would have been the winner of the fight. So you got to treat every fight like it's a main event. You got to treat every fight like it's a title fight. You got to treat every fight like there's no ref in there. So just got to do better. You know what I mean? I told Dana if they want to run it back, we can run it back. I ain't scared of no man.
I was going to ask you, but you kind of touched on. I mean, you said in the cage, I think that was a 10-8, round 3 the other way. Was it just that simple? I mean, I wondered if it was adjustments he made, or if you just said the cardio was starting to go a little bit, and how you can tweak that.
I couldn't move the way I wanted to move tonight. You see, I had those little knee sleeves on. That tells you a lot. So therefore, that made things a little difficult. No excuses. He made some adjustments. Caught me with a few good shots. He did his thing. I guess I'd better be happy I didn't have Darren Till tonight because the striking wasn't where it needed to be. So hats off to Darren Stewart. But like I said, we can run it back.
You keep mentioning, hey, we'll do it again if you want to. Is this something you want to do?
Kind of. You know what I mean? I envisioned myself submitting him. And then to be honest with you, in the 3rd round, had he not stuck his fucking toes in the cage, I probably would have subbed him. You know what I mean? It's like you were on top, and I pulled that Kimura, and you knew it was tight. You stuck your toes in the cage. I told him, hey, that's cheating. And he said, you're right. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to watch the tape. You know what I mean? I think he's a great guy. So, if the organization wants me to do a rematch, I'm down for a rematch. I need to go back and watch the tape again. But the judges probably gave it to me for a reason, and then I'm also going to think about it like this. If he didn't stick his fucking toes in the cage in the 3rd round, I probably would have been on top elbowing him in his fucking dome the whole time, right? Excuse my language, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? It's like, I like the guy a lot. So, I mean, hell, maybe we can go smoke a blunt. I don't know.
What'd you think about him talking to you at the end?
I thought it was awesome. I started laughing. I was like, he said something about let's go, and I was thinking in my head, like, motherfucker, I can't go. If I could go, I'd go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to get up, do a backflip, kick you in your face? This ain't Mortal Kombat. I can't do it right now. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Hats off to that man. He had a good 3rd round.
Fair enough. And last thing for me, you said you'd do it again. I'm sure you'll take another matchup. So do you need some time off? I mean, you kind of touched on maybe the knees aren't 100% right now. So do you need a little time to rest or heal up?
It takes 2 weeks for a PRP shot to do what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? So last time I hurt my shoulder in the middle of a fight, I went and got a PRP shot, and 2 weeks later I felt better. You know what I mean? Don't put the mask on now. Take it back off. We all been COVID tested. We all clear. This is the bubble. So it's like, nah, I mean, it only takes a couple weeks for a PRP test to go through. The same amount of time it'll take for my stitches to heal. The same amount of time it'll take for me to be back on my feet and back going. I cannot fight in the beginning of November. Justin Adams is kind of like my manager. He is one of my managers. He's also one of my cornermen. He's also one of my best friends. He's also like, uncle I ain't never had. And he's getting married in the beginning of November. So I can't fight in the beginning of November. So you can get me at the end of October, or you can catch me late November, or you can catch me early December. I don't care.
What's up, man? On the broadcast, you made a point to say that if he lost Damian Maia, you'd like to fight him?
Yeah, he pushed me. me.
Yeah, what happened at the hotel?
He pushed me. He pushed me and said I was the help. I mean, you know what I mean? We did start a COVID cleaning business, but goddamn, I don't work at the hotel. You know what I mean? And don't tell the freaking people you don't know who I am when we got in a little thing at the thing. I don't know, man. The guy's, he's playing a role. You know what I mean? What you guys see from me is what you get. You know what I mean? What you see from some of these other guys is what you get. Kind of reminds me of a John Jones situation. You want to be this, you want to be that. And then when shit hits the fan, we find out who you truly are. So give it a couple years. You'll find out who that guy really is, right? He damn sure ain't Khabib.
So what exactly happened? It was at the hotel and you just sort of walked past each other and then he started a confrontation, or what happened?
He's seen my thing. He's seen my comment about where's your mask at on the thing, on the ESPN thing for when he was running around giving the guy money. I think what he did was a fantastic thing. And I don't think that he wanted somebody to record while he did it. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with being a realist and keeping it true. But you put your hands on me, you know what I mean? And eventually you're going to have to catch it. I'm professional, so I'll be professional as much as I can, especially I don't want to get kicked out and miss my big payday. But I mean, you know what I mean? You guys seen Harlem Nights, right?
Yeah.
You remember Eddie Murphy was getting into it with the big girl and he blew her big toe off? Don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Don't fuck with me.
Speaking of that, going back to this fight tonight with Darren Stewart, there was a moment, a bit of an unusual technique from him where he just punched your foot.
He punched my foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the battle of my foot's hurting now, too. You know what I mean? Feel like I stepped on a Lego. You know what I mean? Hats off to him. You know what I mean? But, nah, Darren Stewart, good guy. But, you know, we can do it again. We can do it again. He smells good, so I don't have a problem with it. You know?
How would you describe his scent?
Beautiful fragrance. You know? Smell like clean sweat in the octagon. You could tell he took a shower before we fought. That was good. Some guys don't take showers before we fight, and it sucks. You know? Joaquin Buckley smelled a little funny.
It's a ringing endorsement for Darren.
Yeah. You know, get him a deodorant sponsor. He smelled good.
And last thing from me, I mean, obviously every time you fight, we always talk about what you were saying in the octagon. I was wondering, some of the highlights tonight, what exactly were you saying to Darren in there?
I told him he was strong. He was really strong. You know what I mean? Deron Wynn actually told me that Darren Stewart was strong, and he wasn't lying. He was strong. He didn't hit as hard as I thought he would have hit. You know what I mean? But he was definitely strong. It was just a little talking back and forth. You know, I can never tell you exactly what I said, but it was a little talking back and forth. He was down for it. I don't know, but for some reason I feel like he wanted me to do a backflip and kick him in the face in the third round, but I just could not do it. So I don't know, man. I just don't know. But it was fun.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your knees? Why'd you need the knee braces?
I twisted it up last fight when I was throwing some of my kicks and stuff. I didn't think it was a big deal, and then the more I went through camp, the more I realized, like, dang, this is starting to hurt. And then I'm glad I had the knee sleeves on tonight because he was stomping them bad boys, you know what I mean? And I kind of threw a kick to his knee when I was on my back, and he was like, oh, you can kick harder than that. I was like, no. We got careers to think about. And I was really just hoping that he wouldn't hit my knees any harder than he was already hitting them. So, you know, hats off to Darren. Anybody got any new kneecaps for me? I'll take those. You know what I mean? Got basketball knees, and I don't play basketball.
Over far to your left. Far to your left.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, so you had some words with Dana on your way out. I heard you something about split decision. What did he say back to you?
He told me if you gotta win a close fight, it's good to win in style, and if you gotta lose, it's good to lose in style, right? Darren Stewart lost in style, so even if he doesn't get me next and he gets somebody else next, I'm pretty sure he didn't lose any points tonight. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he's gonna get praise online for losing a close fight, and I'm gonna get more discredit online for winning a close fight. So it's weird how this thing works. This ain't boxing. This is MMA. Fans are pretty harsh. I don't really care. I love them anyways.
You really wanted the sub tonight, and you've said multiple times that you could run it back. But in terms of your career, who do you want in the top 10?
In terms of my career, who do I want in the top 10? Who's in the top 10?
Well, there's a champion in your division for certain. I mean, do you really want Damian Maia just to kind of iron out that wrinkle?
You said Damian Maia to iron out the wrinkle? He's 170.
Right.
Right?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you want to put yourself more into a championship conversation? It'd be nice to run it back with Stewart.
No.
No.
No, I'm not worried about a belt. I'm just worried about my check. You know what I mean? I think a lot of guys come to the UFC or they go to organizations and they're so worried about gold. Look, my pinky ring is in my sweatpants, but it has my symbol on there, right? And that's gold. That's gold. You know what I mean? It's nothing fake about it. It's gold. I got some good jewelers back at home in Texas. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I want gold, I'll go buy plenty of it. I just bought a brand new chain. It looks lovely. You know what I mean? It only costs $10,000 to get a brick of gold. I'm not really worried about it. You know what I mean? I would love to fight the best. I'll fight whoever they give me, but I'm not here chasing a title. I'm here chasing checks, so that way if my kid wants to go to college, he can go to college, and that way I can buy this $319,000 house I just got, you know?
Yeah, and speaking of check, how's your COVID business doing?
It just got started, but it's averaged to make about what'd you say, Cowboy, $3,000, $4,000 a month? It's nothing special right now, but you give me the next 6 months, and I guarantee you we'll do some good numbers. I mean, I've been working for janitor businesses my whole life. My grandma and grandpa owned one, so I plan on showing them how I thought it should have been done.
and you talked that you could buy a lot of body wash with that extra change. So did you shower before you got to the octagon today?
I always shower before I fight. I shower before I work out. I shower after I work out. I shower a lot. Matter of fact, you can go home and ask my old lady and ask my mom. They have to wash clothes about 5 times a week. I shower a lot. Don't ask me what I do in there. I sing songs, guys. You guys got bad minds, man. What's going on with you guys, man?
Kevin, one more. Who do you like between Izzy and Paulo Costa?
You know what? Somebody's O is gonna have to go. Dude, I give Izzy a hard time online because I have a feeling he's gonna be in that spot for a long time, and he likes to play those mental warfare games. So if I ever did have to fight for a belt, it'd probably be against Izzy, right? So I like to play that mental warfare game with him ahead of time. But a good chance Izzy's gonna win. He's too smooth. He's too fluid. You know what I mean? Paulo still comes forward. He has a lot of good things in the belt, but overall his arms are just too damn short. You know, too damn short. T-Rex. Is that it? Are you serious? All right, I'm gonna go home. Anybody know how I can get a red-eye flight? Because I cannot find one online. No? All right. That's it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys. See you in a couple weeks.